Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Star Stitches. Hope you are doing okay. It is Thursday today, I'm recording this. I know I was saying to a lot of you I was off poorly last week in my last video, and I did go back to work Monday and Tuesday. I had to go into the office on Tuesday and I wasn't myself, so I came home. Just really, it may or may not be of interest to you guys, but just in, being open and honest, I saw the doctor on Tuesday afternoon and I have been signed off for 2 weeks. So yeah, so mental health and just burnout as well. So I am off work currently. I have managed to have a bath and get dressed today, which anyone knows who struggles is an achievement in itself. To actually have a bit of self-care in, cleanliness and getting dressed and things like that. So I thought I'd do a video because someone, and I'm really sorry, I cannot remember which commenter it was, reminded me that my Toft Plum kits arrived, because I did manage to get hold of those. I have also had another delivery, which is my last ever Weku yarn delivery, because they are now stopping doing hand dye yarn. So I've got that to show you because it was a mystery kit. Toft Flora Society has arrived, and I'll show you my work in progress. So I thought I'd do this. So apologies if I'm probably not as cheery as I normally am, you know what I mean. I still want to share with you guys, and I still want to keep you in the loop as well, and I think it would do me good to do this video as well. So give me something to make sure I still do a routine, even though I'm doing it on a Thursday. Right, firstly, what I will do is I'll show you my socks that I kind of showed you while they were still setting are now all dry. These were the Sunday slipper sock set from the Crochet box, and my Dotty sock stop is now dry, so it's little rubberized balls on the bottom, little dots to stop me from slipping on my lino floor. I was going to say laminate floor, I don't have laminate, it's lino, but then lino floor isn't right. Anyway, so yeah, those are my Sunday slipper socks all done, so they are now ready and wearable. Yes, so Plum kits I managed to get on Sewing Street. I did go order, I did go on and I ordered 4. This wasn't to resell on the yarn. I wanted 4 because I wanted 100 grams of Plum. I didn't realise until after I had ordered mine how limited they were. I had set an alarm to order these because it was lucky I did, because last Monday I didn't wake up until this alarm went off at 4:45 because Sewing Street was on at 4 o'clock. But they had opened pre-orders, I think about 1 o'clock on Monday. So I placed my order and I was watching the programme online, and about 20 minutes into the programme, after my order had gone through, they said that there was only about 150 kits because that was what was left over from the extravaganza. So I did pass on my patterns. I didn't pass them on, I managed to sort of resell them on because there were people that were after the patterns. But I have all the yarn is for myself. You know, I'm not one of those people that will just buy a kit and immediately resell it on. I think you'll remember I did that with the polar bear ones that came with the crystal yarn on Crate and Craft. I ordered myself 2 because I wanted the crystal yarn and enough of it. So please don't hate me. I was really scared about posting the extra patterns because I was like, am I going to get lynched for having extra? But people were really, people were fine, and they just wanted the pattern as well more than anything, because you can get an equivalent, obviously not Toft, but we're hoping that maybe Kerry will realise we love the Plum yarn. So you would have seen this at Christmas time because this has got the Advent label on it, so that is the Plum. So the kits contained a plum, a green, and I always say brown, but it's not, it's fudge, different shades of brown. So we had 1 each of those. So I have got a lot of extra green and fudge that I don't necessarily need, but always come in handy, especially the green for flower monsters. And that's kind of why I wanted the Plum. I want to try and make flower monster out of the Plum, like a full size one rather than a mini. So yeah, So that has all arrived. I did also order, I went back and ordered again on Create and Craft for Amethyst in Aran, because if you watch my channel, I made the amethyst and silver, the festive silver hat with the pom-pom. So I wanted to, this is the last of their batch, so I wanted to get some, just noticed a knot there. I wanted to get some to make a scarf. So that's the first time I've ever had a knot in Toft yarn. First time ever. Yeah, so it got 3 balls of that from Sewing Street as well. So I've got that, and I managed to get some more festive silver Aran on one of the reselling pages last week. So I've got 2 balls of that now. So, and I think I already had 1 still left for my own. So I should have enough to make myself a scarf to match. So then I've got a matching set. Oh, I will show you, because the Plum bags, that's not a very good one. They did all come in the little brown paper bag stamped, and they did all come with a Plum Crow Your Own sticker on it, which I do like, because it's under care. It says no need to water once established, so it does it like a label, a plant label. So yeah, those were the bags, and I did, because I ordered from Sewing Street, I did get a Kerry patch, which I've got, so that will go in the spare stash. Right, let me organise myself. Let me get that out. Sorry, it's all in my wash basket, like my laundry basket that I normally put the clean clothes in when I'm getting them out of the machine, because this is for me to take upstairs and sort out. Hence why I'm recording for you, so that I can then take all of this and put it all away. Right, this is going to rustle, sorry. I'll try not to make it rustle too much. This is the last of my Weku yarn, my last ever order, because they aren't carrying on. So this, I went for a mystery bag. I think it was £42 for a mystery bag of 3 skeins of 100. You could pick your weight. You could kind of put in the notes about colours, but they couldn't guarantee. I did put like pinks, purples and yellows and things like that. So this is what I got. So I've got 2 the same. These 2 at each end are the same. They're called I Love It. So that's nice. So I've got 2 there. And then this one in the middle, the sort of ready one, is called Joyful. So all DK. They're all 3-ply DK, but that's fine. The same sort of yardage, not yardage, meters on here that I'm used to. So that is my last ever Weku order. But that will go in with the Weku stash. So that arrived. I will save Flora Society for last, so that if anybody's, I don't think anybody is still waiting on theirs now, but just in case for spoilers, I'll save that to the end. So current crochet project, I think you guys know, because I showed you when I caked up the yarn. I have started my Care Bears yarn from 2022. So this was a club from Siobhan's Crafts, which was 1 skein a month. So we had 12 skeins, all under the 80s themed Care Bears, which is what I am, 80s themed. I don't know any of the new ones. So I have started, I showed you week before last. Width-wise for the bed, it's going to be fine. Length-wise, I'm not sure. Maybe if I wash it and block it sort of in spring, summer when the weather improves and I can hang it outside, the weight might help it stretch out a bit and be a bit long enough for our bed. But this is, maybe I should hold it in half so you can actually see it. Yes, half is better, because this is half, so this is folded in half. So we're going through all the colours here. So I am keeping them in order from January through to December. So this is the order they were sent in 2022. So you can see my ripple blanket. And I'm not very good at this, sorry. Try and keep holding it up for you. So through peachy, yellowy, green, and now we're actually on to the dark green. So I'll show you that again. We'll go from bottom to top. So green, yellow, peachy, darker orange, light pinky, and a reddy colour. So that is what we've got in, and I'll try and, you can see the ripple detail there. So that is just the Attic 24 ripple blanket. You do it in groups of 14 stitches. So I have done 210 as my starting chain to start with, in case you wanted to know that. So 210 chain. We have gone wrong a couple of times, we've had to undo it. I think I did one row about 3 times at one point because I was tired and not feeling great. But there you go. So yeah, this is ball number 7. 7 out of 12. So I don't think it's going to be long enough for a double bed. I think it's going to be about 1.5 meters by 1.5 meters. But I mean, if once you start to sort of stretch that out a bit, if I were to block it out and pin it out, it would obviously get a bit more length to it. So we'll see. That'll be a job for spring summer, because at the moment, well, it's supposed to be spring now, but it's chucking it down. Yeah, so that is that. I will show you, because I don't think I did show you this when it arrived. This came from Siobhan's. I ordered separately because I think I showed you my Harry Potter one. This is a different like spinny yarn holder. You can just like pull and it spins on a handle. This is a, as you can see, a sparkly glittery like galaxy type colourway. So I did purchase another one, and actually I'm getting on really well with this. I really like this for yarn spinning, like when you're using your yarn, and being able to keep pulling more. So it's just on a handle, so I'll just pull a bit, but it spins quite well. I think it might be if you're sort of walking around crocheting and then you've got that on your wrist, but I can't do that. I can't stand up and crochet, and I can't walk around, but if people talk to me and interrupt me, I'd get very lost. So yeah, that is current project. Okay, I've got one more thing to show you before I do Flora Society. This is to do with my stained glass. I did notice, I've been on the lookout on Facebook Marketplace for a while. As part of my glass course that I'm doing at the moment, so you cut out the glass, and then I think I told you have to like foil all around the edges, but you're supposed to grind the edges first. So it's obviously where you're cutting the glass, you want all the edges as smooth as possible. And it can be a bit bumpy, and if you've not quite cut something out, you've sort of missed a slight corner, you can't really go back over it with the tool because you'll just shatter the whole piece. So the grinder can be used to get rid of lumps and bumps, and also sort of grind off a little bit of a corner if you've missed your stencil or whatever. So my starter kit came with like a hand file, which I haven't tried yet, to be honest. And I'm sure it would be fine, but to get in curves and things. And I was on the lookout basically on Facebook Marketplace for an electric grinder like we use at the course. These are £175 upwards, brand new to buy. So as I've, I'm only like 5-6 weeks into a 10-week course. I didn't want to go, I know I've gone gun-ho and bought a starter kit, but that was like £110 and had like everything in it. To buy the electric grinder, I was like, I'll see how I get on. If I do it a lot more, then maybe I'll ask for it for a Christmas or birthday or contributions towards it. But I've been keeping an eye on Facebook Marketplace because one of the girls in the class managed to get one. Not local, but she managed to speak to the lady, and the lady was willing to post it. So she paid extra for the postage. But I found one in Essex and a lady wasn't willing to post it. So that was like, so kind of a loss. Then the other night I was looking and I found this one literally 20 minutes along the coast from me. So I messaged the lady really quickly and I was like, is this still available? Is it all fully functioning? She's like, yeah. So I will show you so you know what the hell I'm talking about. So this is my glass grinder. So what you do is, I'll try and hold this up. So it plugs in, you turn it on, and this will start to rotate. It's got an abrasive piece here, so you push the glass up against the abrasive piece while it's spinning, and it obviously grinds and sort of smooths out the glass. So you have to fill under here with water. This just lifts up, which keeps the grinding head cool. So yeah, so you have water that goes in the bottom. It was so new, it's got these little foam feet on the bottom. It was so new, these foam feet were still in the tray, the tool tray, and not stuck on. So I've now stuck them on. So, I mean, this is second hand. I mean, it literally looks brand new. It didn't obviously come with a box and instructions, but I found the instructions online and printed those. £25. Literally, like, I was like, I had to read it again in case it said 125, £25. I sent pictures to my teacher for my course, and she was quite gobsmacked at what a bargain I got, to be honest. I have replaced this grinder head, so it did have one already on there, but it looked a bit worn down. So this, I just went on Amazon. Other online retailers are available. £15 for a new grinder head. So I fitted that on today. That's literally arrived today. This little bit is just to keep it cool with the water, so it just, you see, it spins. So yeah, brand new head for £15. So 40 quid all in. There's my little tray at the front there that pops out with tool storage, extra bits of foam, and if you want to put any extra different heads in there. Yeah. So I think this is an American brand, Glass Star. I think it's discontinued now, they've gone out of business, but I mean, I turned it on, it's all working. I've got a new head for it. All I need to do is give it a go, really. I'm not going to take it with me to my class because it's too much to sort of lug there and back, and we've got grinders. But yeah, I will try and definitely give it a go. Just really pleased with my bargain. That kind of cheered me up a little bit, £25. Even if I use it and let's say the enthusiasm wanes for the stained glass and I can sell this on to somebody else for, same sort of price, and they'll appreciate having something and to practice on. So yeah, 25 quid, bargain. And we will see how we get on with it with the new head on, but yeah, quite excited to try that out. So check Facebook Marketplace, people, because I mean, literally I've kept refreshing it every sort of couple of days, and that one just popped up, and because it's only along the road from me, I imagine if I hadn't purchased it, someone else in my class might have spotted it and purchased it, so one of us will have benefited. But yeah, sorry, we digress from the crochet there, but I thought I'd share with you. Right, I'm going to show Flora Society now. So if you haven't had yours or you don't want to see, please politely go away. Leave the video for this week. Oh, it's all right. The lounge stuff changes at 4 o'clock, so I knew this would happen. And the fan's gone on. Right, let me turn that off. There we go. We learned this from the other week, didn't we? A video the other week. Yes, so disappear now for Flora Society, and I'll see you next time. Right, I've got to hide this because I've got my address on here still. Flora Society has arrived. I have the pattern. I will read what the pattern is, and what I'll do is I'll pop, now I've learned how to put pictures up, whichever side, I'll pop a picture in of what we're going to be making. So we have, let me show you. So it's the spring edition box, so it comes with a fruit kit. I'm covering the QR code for the videos, but that is a leaflet there about the kit. And then we've got an extra 25 grams for another stowaway. It's not an extra 25 grams, it's 25 grams for an extra stowaway is what they meant to say. Tennyson the Ant, whose pattern is also included in the PDF. So we have an ant pattern as part of this first instalment. No hand-dyed yarn or special yarn in this instalment. So we have got, so this is our little, I have to say I don't get on with this shredded wood. So there's our little ant sticker, and then our cocoa in there to make the ant. Then we have 2 bags. So this one is covered in wood shavings. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of shredded paper either, I have to say. So this is, if you can see, a slice of lime. So we've got some, obviously lime, ball of lime in there to be getting on with. And then we have this bag that contains 50 grams of camel, 25 of yellow and 25 grams of cream. I'm not sure how to say it. It's the baby pineapple and a physalis. This is what we have. So they are stamped, obviously, on the front there, but this is what we have. I'll put a proper picture up, but I will show you the picture of all 4 of what we are making. So this is what we are making here. So the pineapple, the physalis, the slice of lime, and the ant. So that is our spring collection. Yeah, so I'm assuming we've got eyes in one of these bags, or maybe in here. Oh yeah, I've got eyes in there, I think, for the ant. Yeah, so I really like them. I mean, I think it's always the same, isn't it? Some people weren't happy because they thought it was quite basic patterns. The physalis is like a ball with some leaves, but you know, it's something a bit different. And they have to cater to the variety that there are people that are beginners as well. So they can't all be really overly complex patterns, or people would obviously get disappointed and discouraged. And they always try to tend to do things with different techniques. So the pineapple looks like it's got some interesting techniques, but yeah, so I like the look of that. I haven't done my fennel from the end of last year, which I really need to do. But I am looking like I want to start that already. So we will have a look. So I'm off for the next couple of weeks, aren't I? So I might, you know, I'm trying to do things that mindful and stuff like that. And I know my crochet normally helps me. So that and maybe a bit of Lego and some other bits. Did a bit of baking today. Only flapjacks, but yeah. So that's Flora Society. So that is the first instalment. Centralizer has charged, that's due. And then I think next week Dolls Club is due to be charged again as well. So we might have one of those to show you soon. As today, well not today, as this year is a leap year and today is the 29th of February, Toft have got 4 special offers on their website at the moment for you to go check out. I think there's a free or a half price Imaginist book if you sign up to Imaginist, a free vase with every flower kit, some I think money off the the needlework sets, and I can't remember the 4th. Gosh, let me have a quick look. Let me have a look at the last one. I had a little look and luckily there's nothing that's tempting me, which is always good. Oh, and you can get 4 free extra patches when you order the stash bag. So yeah, those are your offers. So go and have a look if you fancy. They are only on for 24 hours. So I'm hopeful I'll get this video up in time and you can go have a look. Right, on that note, I will leave you to it. Yes, thank you for watching. I'll keep you updated. I'll try and do another video if I've got anything to show you at the weekend. But if not, I'll do them as and when at the moment. Just it's kind of when I not feel up for them, but you know what I mean. Right frame of mind, which I'm probably not a little bit at the moment, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Have a good evening and a good rest of your week. It is almost the weekend, and I will hopefully see you next time. Take care. Bye.